Hello, can you hear me? Ah, let me know if you can hear me, friends. I know it's going to be a little bit different sound quality. I brought my proper mics, but nothing is working right now on this deck, and I wanted you to have a view. Where am I going? There we go. Hello, everyone. Hello to Cora. Let's see. Can you guys hear me okay? I just am using my AirPods today because all other mic options were not working for us. Learning the fun of vlogging. It's not my skill. I like recording in the comfort of my office. We can hear me. Thank you. Hello, everyone. Let me know where you are. In case you don't know, I am in now sunny Cancun, Mexico. Right before I started this, it's been very stormy today. I was stuck out at the beach club in the rain. We got stranded a little bit, but now we're here. It's decent audio. Okay, well, we're gonna have to go with decent because I wanted to bring you a vibe and a view. So welcome, everyone. You hear me and I look great. Thank you, Patty. Hello, everyone. Where else are we coming from? Hi, Marty in Edmonton. Hello, feeler. Is it supposed to be feeler? Let's see where else it's moving. Hi from Chicago, or hi in Chicago. Hi in Belgium, Kansas, New York, Vancouver. Hi, neighbor, when I'm at home. Atlanta, Australia, Washington. Hi, friends. Hi, friends. Hi, Haley in Australia. Haley in Australia, I miss you. Okay, so hi in Florida. Hi, Adrian. Hi in Sweden. Hi in Texas. We're all over the world, and I'm finally free of my office. I've been in Mexico for, I guess, we got here on Tuesday, so however many days ago that was, and it's been an adventure. It's been fun, and it has been very fun to be playing the Divine Human Turn On. If you're playing it with me, let me know. We are on I guess this is technically day 7, but it's also our intermission. Tomorrow I will be posting day 7 of this fun game that we're playing. In case you don't know, the day before I left for Cancun, got hit with the download to record 11 episodes, or 11, I don't know, episodes, channelings for us all to be free to just play and live our best lives. Mainly because I think Zero really wanted to give me a break from just sitting in my office and channeling all day. So it's been nice to just be human and go with the flow and have those recorded. But it's also been kind of weird. I'm not going to lie. It's been a while for me since I haven't been either on a one-on-one, recording for YouTube, recording for Super Conscious Mastery, or creating something else. So to just be playing and spending time with my boyfriend and exploring. We've booked some adventures tomorrow, friends. Tomorrow I'm going parasailing, and I am so excited. I have planned to go parasailing so many times, and I have not done it yet. So we have it planned for tomorrow, as well as we're going to drive some boats and go snorkeling. So that will be fun. So I'm definitely living as Zero is guiding us all to. I don't know about you guys. Let me know if you've been living your best life with me, living limitlessly. I have had so many realizations and revelations through this trip of how much we really are limitless. And the only thing that stops us and blocks us is our mind. Even in this, I was like, am I going to be able to make this work? But I knew I'd figure out somehow being live today. I was very confused in the time zone situation of this. So I don't know what time it is where you are. Here it's 4 o'clock. It should be 1 p.m. PST, which is when I normally go live. So hopefully it wasn't too confusing for any of you. I'm ignoring the chat at the moment because there's so many things for me to squirrel with right now. There's ocean. So I have ocean behind me, golf course. I also have ocean over there. Maybe I'll spin you guys around after. But it's been an adventure, and I've definitely learned that it's a lot easier when you just don't resist. You don't resist. You don't resist that you are led and guided. So do the things, book the things, plan the things. And if they don't work out, it's going to be this or better. For any of you listening to Messy Magical Magnetic, you've probably heard some of my stories of what has happened so far and things we've booked and planned. And then weather and things have changed and it's ended up even better than we could have imagined. So you just got to let go and go with the flow and really anchor and embody the light that you are. Choose love, share your magic, and you'll receive the miracles. Like it's just the method of living limitlessly. And I'm really grateful that Zero brought that through for us. And I know that that was kind of the first 4 or 5 days of this experience was that's what I took from it anyways. And then now it's just living it. It's living it. And I get to be here again. I am so humbled and grateful to be your living proof that it does work out for you when you trust in yourself and when you play the game of light, when you play the game of life to win, when you play all out. If you're going to play any game, for the most part, you're going to play to win, which means you got to be present. That's what makes games fun. If you've played any sports, any board games, Jeff, there's a guy waving you down. Our laundry just got delivered, friends. This is my messy magical life. Welcome to it. But yeah, when you play any game, board game, soccer game, whatever you're into, if you're truly into it, if you love it, if you're there to master anything, you only master out of love. So we have to choose to go all in on loving ourselves, on loving whatever we're doing, whatever we're creating, however we're playing. And I've learned the most lessons in this has been really in letting go. There's been a lot of work I've wanted to do, things I've wanted to create, posts I've wanted to make, emails I've wanted to return, so many things that over the last week I had planned that the universe has just not wanted me to follow through on. And so instead, I have just been doing my best to relax and enjoy this journey and to process everything that is going on in my life, which is a lot of magic. And I know I'm worthy, and I know that you're worthy of actually living our lives, of actually enjoying them. And that's what this whole, for me. So, there's so many things I want to say and share, but I do want to let Zero come through live here. I can't promise there isn't going to be background, I don't know what, but a lot of what I've realized in this, seen in this, is this, and I feel like I'm meant to share this. I was processing earlier what I was meant to share here, but you all know I'm here to be transparent and authentic with you so I can make it easier for you to live as you're designed to, which is limitless. As a divine human being, we get to embody the divinity that we are while enjoying the human journey. We can do and create and share and, I don't know, channel source from a patio in Mexico because we want to. I have no other intention in any of what I'm doing than my goal has been to love myself and choose myself so that others do too, because I preached it and I channeled it for so long, but I was not living it. I was following my passion. I was doing a lot of the things that I wanted to do, but I was doing it all for others and created a lot of stories. Like I created a lot of stories that this isn't appropriate or professional to do this from this patio with just my AirPods. Like almost was considering not doing it because sound isn't going to be great, but that wouldn't be fair to you all. Oh, there's 88 of you on right now. So when we let go and we just allow ourselves to live and create and do what we want to, we are rewarded. And I could give you guys a lot of examples of that, but that's what Messy Magical Magnetics for, is for all the behind the scene things of all the ways I'm being rewarded for this. And in this, it's just, the reward isn't in material things. The reward for me isn't in monetary things. The reward for me is that I am actually just enjoying my life. I'm enjoying the moments, and I've been catching myself in a lot of humanness and calling myself out on that, because it's very easy for us when we're in this transition as earth is awakening more and more, and we're all here to be these divine humans, and we're all here to be led and guided by our highest, by source, by God, by the divine. And I truly believe that there's nothing, we'll just say the universe wants more for us than for us all to be the creators that we're designed to be, which is ultimately going to come through in what you love to do and how you love to be, not in how you think you should be, not in how you feel others need you to be, but how you actually enjoy your life. There's nothing I'd rather be doing than coming live to you all in the sun, staring at the ocean, being authentic with you. But my mind can create a lot of stories that this isn't the right thing or the right way to do it. And you know what? Some people have some opinions that it isn't either, but clearly I'm not for them. And I'm not here to deliver a message to them in how to live limitlessly. But I have also been overwhelmed with a lot of you reaching out to me, thanking me for doing this and for being the proof for you that that you are worthy, because you are, and you do get to live as unlimited as you choose to be. Yes, being human, there are limitations, but when we choose ourselves and we show up every day, those limitations shift and change, and we can live in harmony between being guided and led and living super consciously and living in these 3D world, in this 3D world that we live in, living this human journey and experiencing ourselves through others, because ultimately that's what I feel and what Zero says all the time is to why we're here, why our souls, or why we chose to be the soul in these human vessels, is to experience ourselves, is to experience waking up on the human journey. And we need mirrors for that. We need relationship. We need things to reflect to us who we are and what we are, but also who we aren't and who we don't want to be. And I have seen a lot of that. This is a very different trip. I've always loved traveling. It's not my first time to Mexico, but it's very different for where I am within my life. But mostly that's just because of where I am in choosing me and showing up. And now it's not just a dream. This is the biggest shift I've gone through. Try not to get emotional. Is that before it was like I always knew this dream I had would come true, which was to just be able to go anywhere whenever I wanted to. And all I needed was my laptop and Wi-Fi. And it is complicated, but I'm doing it. And that I didn't really care about the rest of the details. I just cared that I was showing up for me and as me. But the games that my ego, my humanness has played, especially in this week of all these expectations that my human tried to have on me. And even in showing up today, I tried to figure out what I was going to say and how I was going to bring through whatever Zero wants me to. And we all know that's not what they want from me. They want me to just be the vessel and share. And even in bringing through all 11 days of this divine human turn on that they brought through me, which is just really fun. I didn't expect that. I didn't know that was going to happen until literally 10:30 on Sunday. So pretty much a week ago. But it really did create a lot of ease for me then in getting to just have this time. Now, I could have just not shown up daily on YouTube for the last 2 weeks, and I'm pretty sure everyone would have been fine. But I have a devotion to myself that I wanted to follow through on. So when we show up for ourselves, when we choose ourselves, when we know our values and what feels good, like trusting our intuition and trusting in what excites and ignites us, that's when we know that we're here, that we're doing what we're here to do. And when you let go of where that's going to lead you, it's a lot more fun. Tomorrow we're leaving this resort and we're going to a different one that we didn't have, like, we're still here until Thursday. So Monday to Thursday, we had nowhere to stay because we planned it that way. Well, we extended our trip. And then I just had this intuitive knowing that once we were here, it would be better to not have something booked. And it was. There's a whole other story beyond that, but I'm very excited for where we're going tomorrow and all the magic that's happening, because we're both just trusting and playing with the universe instead of trying to control it. And it's way more fun to play with it. It's way more fun to figure it out, or it's way more fun to play with it than to figure it out or control it. The universe, the divine source, your highest self. We can spend all the time we want trying to figure out how to connect, how to hear. But once you start to actually just play and create and be free and allow yourself to live limitlessly and shift your mindset to the fact, because if you create, if you're holding on to any limitations, if you're defending them, if you're continuing to reinstate limitations that you have as to why you can't do what you want to do, that's the reality you're creating. But when you choose to trust and go into the unknown and know it'll work out, and if it doesn't work out, it's only because something better is going to come through. And that can seem scary or challenging or easier said than done, but the only way you're going to know is until you do it. And I'm not here, I can't fake any of this, and I try really hard to say less and not tell you guys everything about myself, but that's not what I'm here for. So I know I'm here to, and this isn't everyone's dream. I'm sure a lot of you, this isn't your dream, to be sitting on a patio when you could be maybe at the pool talking to people on YouTube, but this is mine. Now, I'm glad I'm not doing this every day because I definitely needed a break. I needed a break from being as grateful as I feel. And I did sit with this a little bit earlier today. This morning, I was a little overwhelmed, just in pressure I was putting on myself. And I sat with it today of the fact that I've done so much channeling, so much magic in the last 5 months. And I'm functioning at a completely different frequency in my humanness and my divinity. And I didn't even know what harmony looked like for me in living that, because at home, I'm so obsessed. I'm literally obsessed with recording and channeling and doing one-on-ones with you all and creating that I did need, and Zero knew I needed to just be free and be in the sun and be in a newer environment. Like, that's a lot of what's been coming through too, is, and I don't know what day of this game things have come through, but I do think at one point it came through that just shifting and changing, like changing the way that you brush your teeth, changing the side of the bed that you're on when we are somewhere new, when we're in a whole new country, a whole new part of the world, we have to be more present because we don't know where we are. We have to be paying more attention. Whereas when we get into these routines and rituals, even if they're serving us, even if they're of high frequency, it's very easy to allow ourselves to just get into our ego consciousness, or to be just living unconsciously. Not that it's negative, not that the unconsciousness, there's a lot of power in our unconscious programming. It's how we're all alive in here. But when we can get too caught up in that and it gets really repetitive, even if everything's okay, we might be missing the fact that there's a lot more here for us to explore. And you don't necessarily have to travel to do this, but doing different things, driving different ways, shifting your schedule helps you be more present in the now. So then you pick up on things that maybe you're choosing that are out of alignment, or things that are happening in front of you that are going to bring you more into alignment. Oh, now there's 111 of you on here. So that's been a lot of there's so many things I could tell you of what has happened being someone that's so conscious and awake. And I really love, in case any of you don't know this, I love people. People are my obsession. And so I personally love being at a resort or on a bus or on a tour or traveling. I love planes. I love airports. I love being around people from all over the world. I love hearing different accents. I love hearing different languages. I've met so many interesting people. And I personally needed the human interaction when you sit all day in channel source. And then, yes, I've been speaking to a lot of you around the world through a computer, but having this break from screens and technology and being able to just interact and connect, the biggest lesson I've learned is that going forward, there's needs to be more balance for me. But where I wanted to share that is that I also know that the best choice for me of the last 5 months of my life was to do and create everything that I have so that I could break through a lot of the limitations I had as to what I was here to do and who I was here to share it with. I knew I had to make the commitments and the devotions I made to myself to do that. And I did that. And that was right for a time. But now it's time to shift and change. And I needed this break so that I could process and embody the light here now and be who I am now. And it's where I feel we can get ourselves stuck in the fourth dimension of consciousness, in that like transformation and change, is when we're constantly trying to think about it and figure it out and need to know what the next step is, instead of just like deciding I'm now the version of me I want to be. I'm going to live limitlessly. I'm going to go where the wind takes me. And the wind kept me in my office for a while, for the winter in Canada. And now it's time for me to be free. I will be back in my office soon, but I know going forward, there's going to be a lot of shifts and changes happening, because I can feel that. I can feel that that's what's needed. So I'm just bringing all of that through so that any of you, I mean, I don't really know ever why I'm saying what I'm saying. You're receiving what you need, but what I'm processing in that is that I'm sure that there's a lot of you that are needing to hear that in this awakening that you're going through, because I know if you're here and you're connected to me and you're receiving the guidance and wisdom from Zero that you're needing to receive, then I know that you are there in this frequency that I'm in, that you are here in the new earth paradigm, that you are here as a divine human. We are the new humans on earth, but we're, the way I take that, and it's taken me a bit of processing and connecting with Zero on my own to really process like how I feel that, or what I feel I'm meant to be bringing through, because as much as I can just sit here and go into trance and channel Zero, I have to process and live it, and then I'm the one like sharing in what we're bringing through, right? So this whole all knowing and being in miracle mode, that's what we're here to do. And we're here to not be controlling, to not be figuring out, to not know. We just have to be all knowing, living in it, making the plans. I had to make plans to get to Mexico, but I can tell you a lot of those plans, and even traveling here and getting here and how things were going to be, shifted and changed. But every single thing that maybe in the moment we could have felt was negative ended up being such a positive on the other side, because it truly is always this or better. And you don't have to believe me, but it, to me, is way more fun than being a victim or being stuck in any negativity. And just, it is what it is, right? If it was meant to be any other way, it would be. And I know I'm really good at making the best of things, but where I was going before, I will let Zero come through in a minute. I can tell I'm excited. I'm really excited to bring Zero through, because I have not channeled Zero since last Sunday. I think on Monday they came through for Messy, Magical, Magnetic, and then that's it. I haven't like done a full on in trance channeling, so I'm very excited to do that with you all here. But one more point I wanted to make is that as the leaders of the new earth, which is what you're here to do, but that doesn't mean you have to be on YouTube. Definitely for a lot of you, if it's your calling, it's your calling, or whatever it is, however you're here to lead, it's literally just embodying the light. It's you doing and creating and being however you want to. We're all here. Every single being that's here in the new earth is here as a leader. None of us are here to follow each other. We're all here to be mirrored, to mirror to each other, to expand each other, to excite and ignite each other through opening our minds even wider. There's like a huge bird right there. I don't know what it is. I'm legit squirreling now on birds. But we're all here to lead. We're all here to bring through the light. And that's going to be in whatever way feels the funnest for you. And it's not going to make sense to your logical mind. It's just not. I've had a knowing that this is how I wanted to live. I spent a lot of time trying to figure out how to get here. And I got here. And I know there's so much more to create and play with in this world that I'm in now. But as the divine human that I'm here to be, there's so much more. And to finally be here and have it not just be the dream, not and that was something else that was coming through before I came on, was that's all that we're here to do now. Is we don't have to figure out the dream, you just got to live it. And for those of you that are like, I don't even know, I don't know what's next, I don't know what I want to do, perfect, you've arrived. And just see where the universe leads and guides you. It will lead and guide you through excitement and ignitement. It is so easy. The easiest thing for you to do is be you. And you are divinely designed. You are divinely designed with everything you need to live a life beyond your wildest dreams, not beyond my wildest dreams. Your life might be beyond my wildest dreams, but you're here to live your own limitless life. And only you can know what that looks like for you. Only you can know what that means for you. In meeting so many people, not so many, but we've connected, made friends with probably about 3 or 4 couples over the last week. And it's fascinating, like from all over the world, live very different lives than me. And it's just very interesting to then talk about what I do and what they do. And we've definitely, like, we're in a similar frequency where they're open to me explaining, and maybe even they're here live with me. I don't know. But it's been a fun mirroring experience of now that I'm actually living the dream, not just dreaming the dream and planning for the dream and figuring out how to get to the dream, but actually living it. It's a whole new experience, and I want nothing more than for all of you to experience this too. And I promise you, all you gotta do is start where you are. So I feel like now we are, I really just want to look at the chat. I'm hoping, I'm not seeing, I'm just scanning. There's not like anyone being like, we can't hear you. Imagine if this whole time I was talking and you guys were like, Cortnie, we can't hear a word that you're saying. I hope the sound is okay. Okay. I feel like I was just like really meant to be here, as messy and magical as possible for you all. And I was so prepared with multiple mic options, and none of them wanted to work. So here we are. I'm gonna let Zero come through and say what they want to say and activate us however they want to, and then we'll go from there, friends. So sound has been excellent. Okay, we're perfect. We're good. So if you can, close your eyes. Close your eyes. If you can't, that's fine. But please do. I'm going to be less swirly, so this will be good. There's so much. I will turn after. I will take my laptop and I will give you guys a full view of what I am looking at here as I channel this through for you. So, placing your hands on your heart and your belly if you can. Relaxing your shoulders. Whatever you're doing, breathe with me. Fully inhaling, fully exhaling. Taking 3 or more full, complete rounds of breath. Hello, beautiful beings. Hello. Hello, we are in Mexico. Well, Cortnie is. We are everywhere, always, as you all know, but we are very happy to give you all a new scenery as well as a new perspective from Cortnie, and hopefully a new perspective from you. Thank you to everyone that has been playing the Divine Human Turn On with us. Yes, we wanted to give Cortnie permission to not feel the pressure that she puts on herself to channel daily while she was away. So thank you all for joining her, and maybe you're new here, and thank you for joining us. We would love right now if you would all just take a moment, close your eyes if you can. And we know Cortnie just led you to breathe, but breathe. Fully inhaling, fully exhaling. 3 more times. But this time as you breathe, choose. Choose that right now you are free. You are free. You are limitless. Your past is in the past. Your future is unknown. And you are here now, fully aligned, fully alive, fully embodied in your divinity. Just choose it. In this moment, in this breath. That's all that it ever takes. Now, we know that it can be complicated sometimes when maybe your 3D reality is not exactly as you want it to be or think it should be. But as Courtney just brought through, the only way that you can be experiencing the life that you're here to live is by living it. It's not by thinking about it. It's not by figuring it out. It's not by planning it. As we keep trying to make clear to all of you that we're here to bring through wisdom to, you are here to create what doesn't exist. You are here to do things in your own way. You are here to channel source consciousness from patios in Mexico if you want to. You are here to do it your way. You are here to live limitlessly. You are here to be free. And you are the only one that can choose that. You are also the only one that can choose the opposite of that. And listen to yourself right now, because we hear you, not all of you, but some of you, in those voices that are within you that are telling you that it's easier for Courtney, or that it'll be easier when you have this, or it'll be easier once you don't have that obligation, or you don't really think that this is for you. If you in any way are here resonating with us, with Courtney, if you would like to live limitlessly, if you would like to be free and to live a life beyond your wildest dreams, then you are here on purpose, and you are here because you're meant to be. You are meant to be. And we aren't just saying speak here, listening to us speak through Courtney. We are saying you are here in the new earth. You wouldn't resonate with us if you weren't here in the new earth paradigm. If you weren't designed and didn't have a level of consciousness and frequency that was meant to receive higher consciousness, guidance, and wisdom through Courtney and many other beings, including your own divine connections. You all have them. And as we've been bringing through for this last week and before that, you are here to embody all that you are and to choose love for you, so that then you follow through on what excites, on what ignites you, especially when it doesn't make sense for you in a logical human way. But it excites and it ignites your human, and your human can even think about and figure out where that may lead and guide you. And all of you have done that a lot. But you're now here because you're ready to live it. And yes, we know a lot of you are living it, but there's more. You get to be even freer. Courtney is fully, you're seeing living proof of her living it, and she's still in her way. She's still in her way. She's still questioning. She's still trying to figure out and plan and strategize in ways, and that's not working very well for her in a way that she enjoys, because that's not what matters to her. She just wants to show up and channel and bring through what she's guided to in the now, and to be led in the now by the excitement, by the resonance with that now moment. You can't resonate with an hour from now. You can only follow resonance here and now. Just like you can't resist what's happening in an hour from now, you can only resist what's happening now. So, as we keep bringing through for you, when you live in resonance instead of resistance, it's going to be a lot easier to get where you're going. And so, right now, breathe again. It's fully inhaling, fully exhaling. And now that we've asked you to choose to be free, to choose to embody the divinity that you are, right here now, what resistance is here? Just hear any voices, notice any feelings. We wanted to bring this through purposely. We know what we're doing, and we wanted to bring this through purposely halfway through this game. Now, we know some of you may not be playing it, and some of you may not be halfway through. You're all wherever you're meant to be. We promise you, you're all here playing a game of self mastery. And that is what every soul is doing in the human body. But you have to be playing the game now, fully, wholeheartedly, to win, choosing you, being alive in the now. Again, as Courtney brought through, any game you play, if you want to be a master of it, you need to choose love. You love the game, anything that you do that you are a master of, that you are really good at, is most likely things that are easy for you or you're very passionate about, and you put the effort and the energy into. And it is time now for all of you to do that with your own light, with your life, creating in the now as you feel called to, by choosing that love for you and then receiving the miracles, because every now moment is a miracle, and the miracles are here and they will come through for you how they're meant to. But you have to what? You have to follow the resonance. You don't follow the resistance, you follow the resonance. It's very hard to get where you're going, to live a life you love, if you just continue to follow resistance. Would that make sense to you? No, you're going to follow the resonance. You have a quantum compass in your heart that is leading and guiding you always through what is calling you, what's pulling you, that magnetic attraction that you will have to things and that things will have to you. It's what you are experiencing. Any of you that are here feeling expanded by our message, by Courtney's human examples that she brings through, any of you that are receiving the permission that she's here to give you to free yourself, to live as you want to let it be messy, to share your magic. That is what she's here to do. Now, she's not here for everyone, and that's the hardest part of this journey for her, is because she is an innate people pleaser, and she wants, or a trained people pleaser. She's innately here to live limitlessly, but she's a trained people pleaser. So when she's trying to please, she's going against her innate genius, and she's trying to control it and manipulate it, as many of you do. There's a lot of you that are perfectionists and people pleasers because you're all here empathic and sensitive and highly feeling beings that care so deeply because you chose to come to Earth to raise the frequency and consciousness of Earth, to be of the highest service. So you can't not feel others. You can't not care. It's how you're designed. But we're here to help you see your light and see your truth, and to free yourself from the stories, from the worries, from the fears of the unknown, so that you can do what you're here to do, which only you can discover as you're doing it, as you're creating it. As much as Courtney has had visions very similar to this of how she wanted to live her life ultimately, figuring out how to get here, and especially this last year, was not what her humanness and logical mind thought made sense, because it's not going to. It doesn't exist yet, what you're here to do. So you have to follow those calls and know and trust that you will be led and supported, guided and rewarded, as we tell you daily. So we want to bring through now an activation and some light language. And we know that not all of you are going to be able to close your eyes, but please, if there's any possibility right now that you can close your eyes and do this live with us, please do. If you can't have your eyes closed, please stay and listen. But the more of you that are here connected and breathing and being and activating your light at the same time, the more powerful it will be. And we will be bringing through some light language for you. So just to give you a little heads up in that. But first, we want to take you deeply into your sacred hearts and really connect you and tap you and tune you in. So hopefully now, any of you that are live are ready to just give us a few moments. Give yourself a few moments to tap in, to tune in, to connect, and to really turn your light on. So now that you're ready, placing both hands on your heart, relaxing your shoulders, closing your eyes, and just breathe, feeling your forehead, your jaw, your shoulders relax. And just breathe. Fully inhaling, expanding into your belly. Fully releasing on the exhales, exhaling out of your mouth. Just breathing and feeling, connecting to here and now. And as you breathe and you feel here, bring your inner gaze to your third eye. Bring your awareness to your heart. And for 3 rounds of breath, we're not going to speak. We're just going to allow Courtney to breathe with you. You may be hearing birds in the background, but just enjoy your breath and enjoy the beat of your heart. Starting now. And just allow yourself now to continue to breathe, fully expanding on the inhales, and softening and surrendering on the exhales. There is no perfect way to be. There is no one way. You are here to live, to create, to embody the frequency, the energy of divinity that only you can, that can't be known and controlled before the now. So when you allow yourself to just be here and be free and feel your existence, feel your breath, feel the beat of your heart. When you open and expand to the now, and you soften and surrender into all that is here, you will receive. You will receive the miracles you need, the messages, the guidance, the resonance, the calling, the creativity, the idea, the connection, the money, whatever it is, you will receive, but it is always going to be what you need so that you can be free. Because each and every one of you here with us right now designed yourself this way to be led and guided in the now by your super conscious mind, which can only speak to you through frequency and consciousness that streams through you when you are present. So you have to be here now, not figuring it out, not controlling it, allowing it. It may be messy. There may be background noise. There may be judgment and criticism from others that aren't aligned. There may be a lot of things that are negative to your humanness, but what there will be more of is abundance of everything you need for your well-being, because you are divinely compensated every moment that you choose you. And where that can feel sometimes hard to believe or like isn't happening for you is because a lot of you right now are still holding on. You're still holding on to ways you think you need to be. Hearing the words we're highlighting there, the words you think you need to be. It's the thinking you need to be anyway that is stopping you from living limitlessly. You are here to follow what feels in the now right for you. And you can't know before you're there. But in this now moment, there is always guidance. There is always messages. There's synchronicities. There's everything you need. You are worthy. You are free. You get to live limitlessly. Just breathing and feeling here now. And we're going to ask you to repeat after us. Now, you can do it in your head or out loud, but please make sure that you do it. Placing your hands on your heart if they aren't. I choose me. I choose to be the divinity that I am on a human journey, living limitlessly, free to create, to play, to express, to experience, to expand into more, to more light, more divinity, more love. I am free to be the me that is beyond words. Ho anna shakatakayo wakatai. Ho anna washa sakatai. Ho awala katakatayo. How anna shasakatai. O awa katakatayo. How alahai. Hoa, oa nasha sakatakatayo. Awa, hawa shasai. Hoa, ya nasha sakatakatayo. Ya hawa katakataya. Ya nasha sakatai. Hoa, oa hai. Just breathe and feel here now. Into all that is, into all that you are. Allow yourself to know. Allow yourself to know that everything before now is exactly as it's meant to be. The proof is that you are here. And if it was meant to be any other way, it would be. You are here right now, worthy, free, ready, with everything you need. You are here to create, to play, to love, to express yourself, to expand. It's noticing anything you're feeling. And feeling grateful that you're here right now. Your lungs breathing, your heart beating, conscious, awake, aware, present, all knowing, all knowing, all loving. And then repeating after us one more time. Source, please bring me the magic and miracles you know I need to live a life beyond my wildest dreams. I choose to live limitlessly. I know I am worthy. Surprise me. I trust you. Pressing your hands together at the center of your chest, bringing the biggest smile possible to your face, knowing it is done. All you have to do is be here now to receive. And blink your gaze open whenever you're ready. Thank you, friends. We hope that you feel the light and the love that you just activated and ignited within you. You're never going to figure it out. You're just never going to figure it out. Stop trying and just live. Be free, play, create, have fun. Whatever that looks like for you, however that means. We had to do a lot, a lot of convincing of Courtney over the years to get her here, allowing herself to be messy, allowing herself to just play and create as lights and excites her so that you can have permission to too. So know that you're here for that. And now go and play and create and be and do as you want to. We will always be here leading and guiding you. And we will be continuing to play this game with you for the rest of this week and beyond. This was really just to help us get Courtney to have some freedom with her letting go of control so that she could go and enjoy her vacation. But we will be here daily, always, as long as you are all here receiving the guidance and wisdom that you need through us. We will keep coming to you daily. So thank you again. Thank you for playing and co-creating in this magic, because you are the creator of this. Without your consciousness shining the light on this, it wouldn't exist. Each and every one of you is here for so much more than you can ever know, because it's limitless. So go now and play and know you are free. 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 We just freed you. And all you have to do now is choose that too. We will let Courtney come back through. Thank you again, friends, for being here live. Thank you for helping us anchor the light on earth, raising the consciousness and frequency through embodying the divinity that you are. Now go and be the divine human being you are. Hi, friends. This was my hips like cramping pretty bad. this was interesting. This was an interesting journey to be on the other side in the quantum with. I was definitely a little bit more here. Not, I have no idea what was said, but I was definitely a little bit more here than in my office. So let me know. Let me know in the comments. I'll check in a moment. I know there's a lot of noise. I don't know what you all can hear. There's pool parties and birds and boats and everything happening. And I just am so grateful that you're here with me and that this is what I get to do. And it is because this is what I'm choosing to do because it's what how I want to live my life. It's how I want to live my life. And I'm not gonna lie, there's many that aren't understanding how I want to live my life, but you know what? They don't have to because I'm the one living it, just like you are. And I now see very clearly as I was seeing in the beginning of this, and now it's becoming even clearer. The fact that I just channeled source for you all sitting on this patio here. I'm seeing, and as messy as this may feel, I'm seeing why this had to happen because this is what I'm here to do. This is what I want to do. And I want you to do nothing more than what doesn't make sense to you, but it excites and ignites you. And so do that. Do that and be the creator that you're here to be. So let me stop worrying and enjoy your vacation. Thank you. Thank you. I will. I will officially. I've been enjoying it, friends. I just care a lot. I just care a lot. I'm going to get emotional. Okay. I didn't know if this was going to come through. You guys want a little soul spill from me now? I feel like this is meant to come through as this plane goes over my head. I do care an immense amount about this, about you, about everything that I know I'm here to create. And I do put a lot of pressure on myself because I feel so deeply and I care so much, and I wouldn't change that for a second. And this is me living. This makes my trip so much better. Recording for Messy Magical Magnetic, doing this while I'm here is me living my dream life. And this morning I was very overwhelmed in some ego things of having some judgments and having some negativity coming at me a little bit in people's opinions of how I'm doing what I'm doing. And it's so ridiculous what our human can do to us and how mean we can be to ourselves. And I obviously made it through and I'm here with you, but I just felt like I needed to share that because I don't want anyone to hold, I don't want you to hold yourself back because we need your magic and we want you messy and we want you playing and we want you creating and we want you having fun and sitting in the wind on a patio in Mexico or wherever you're meant to be that's messy and fun for you. So, okay, do you guys want a tour now? I feel like I've said enough. I'm ready to give you a little tour here and then we will be back with recordings the next day. Oh, no, that's not true. I got to check in with the chat. I just listen to Jeff. I will. Is Jeff here? Is Jeff in the chat? Jeff wants to go to the pool. That's funny. I didn't know you were watching from the other side of the patio wall. I do need to go to the pool. Okay. Hi, Jeff. For anyone that doesn't know, Jeff is my boyfriend. Candace says you're so amazing. Thank you. You just doesn't say thank you, just doesn't say enough. You're amazing. Your mirror, your light is the greatest gift you've given me. And that's all I needed to hear, Candace. Thank you. Thank you all. Okay, fine. Okay. Thank you all. I love you all. I'm going to show you the patio, though. I'm going to take you on this tour. See, I wouldn't have been able to do this if the mic